This could be your blood. Imagine your life stops for a moment and you take a deep look at the universe to see that AIDS is destroying precious life on the face of the earth. This could be your blood, a symbol of victory that's not lost but remembered by loved ones with thousands and thousands of faceless names. This could be your blood.
With all the information about AIDS on TV now, I imagine some people are scared. But they'll adjust, just like they did with cancer before. It's really the same thing. What people need is education.
Really, I'm a little bit sick because I recently had kidney surgery and stayed in the hospital for 2 weeks. I had diarrhea and was supposed to rest. My friends told me I had to rest, but I didn't care. I'm so involved. It can be overwhelming, but I enjoy being involved, helping out. I'm very proud of the people who are involved. It's such a momentous occasion in their lives. In the future, the people who are involved will be able to look at the photographs and remember their involvement with dignity.
That's a tough question to answer because we separated the same week that he found out that he was HIV positive. We divorced about 2 years later. At first, I was sort of numb during the process of the separation and the divorce. That was unreal to me at that time. But now, it's very real to me.
My profession, my work, I'm a weaver. I do my own work. I'm a freelance weaver. So I've been weaving to keep myself busy. I don't want to just sit around and feel sorry for myself.
I became blind first. I had terrible pain all the time. And became blind suddenly. Soon it was not scary because doctors told me I would get better and that my, how do you say sight would return.
When was the last time you saw your father?
The last time I saw my father was 4 years ago.
Do you wish that your father come to see you? Do you feel close to him?
Yes. Yes, he's a good man, but he needs to see me before I pass away. I really need him. I don't care if he has his own problems, because when my older brother died about 17 years ago, he never visited his funeral.
Well, okay. I was partying and had gotten a little high at this party. And I met this man and had sex with him, and I really thought it was a woman, but I realized it was a man, and so I thought about it, and I said, well, it only happened once, and it wouldn't happen again. But then 2 years later, I was diagnosed as HIV positive.
Today, the deaf community is a growing group at risk to exposure to the AIDS virus. AIDS information circulated through hearing channels does not effectively reach the deaf community. However, much of the information has been learned slowly, but has not successfully reached the deaf community. More and more deaf people are being infected with the HIV virus. Most every one of us in the deaf community knows of a deaf or hard of hearing person who is infected with the HIV virus. The deaf community needs accurate and comprehensive information about the HIV virus and AIDS. They also need to promote the sharing of deaf-related HIV research findings and proven public health strategies for providing HIV education. And they need a safe environment to learn more about the disease in order to protect themselves and reduce the spread of AIDS.
You know, as I was walking through the quilt display, I felt very emotional. I started to tear. I can't even imagine if it was me coming down with the HIV virus. I have no idea how I would react. I'd probably be upset. The quilt display is very nice. I'm curious. You said you are a volunteer. Did you flew down here from San Francisco as a volunteer?
I'm not just here as a volunteer. I'm more of a helper. You see, I'm the director of the Deaf AIDS Center in San Francisco for many clients. Many have died. I would like to show you some of our clients' panels who have died of AIDS. They're right over here. One of my favorite clients, and a very good friend of mine, was named Julio Janao. His panel is the one that I sewed with 2 other women in San Francisco. He was very special, and it was the first panel I ever made. He will always be in my heart, and I miss him very much. I will always cherish his friendship.